in a negative position. Do you understand that?
No, I won't.
All you have to do is follow commands, do what you're told.
That's not how it goes. Please.
You understand that, right?
I'm requesting your supervisor.
I just want you to tell me that you understand you've been asked for ID already.
When there's a crime.
Because when you don't provide it, it's an additional charge.
During a routine trip from Michigan to Chicago, a driver accurately predicted the possibility of being pulled over without cause, and that prediction came true in Hobart, Indiana. Police officers there stopped his vehicle without providing a clear reason, despite the driver's repeated requests for an explanation. According to Indiana Code 932-D2, a driver is only required to present identification if the traffic stop is lawful, that is, if there is a traffic violation or reasonable suspicion of a crime. In this case, however, the officers failed to justify the stop but still demanded the driver's ID. When the driver refused and asked for the legal basis of the stop, the situation escalated. The officers employed intimidation tactics, including attempting to open the car door, but were unsuccessful. The driver remained firm, exercising his legal rights and refusing to be coerced.
Please.
You understand that, right?
I'm requesting your supervisor.
I just want you to tell me that you understand you've been asked for ID already.
When there's a crime.
Because when you don't provide it, it's an additional charge. I'm just letting you know.
It's not a crime, though.
It is a crime to not identify yourself. You're on a traffic stop right now.
For what, though?
You'll be advised why you've been stopped as soon as you identify yourself.
You have to tell me first.
I don't do things in your order, sir. I do them in mine.
Name and badge.
That's how things work.
Name and badge number.
Your ID, your registration,
name and badge number,
and your insurance. Are you going to provide that, yes or no?
Name and badge number, please.
Okay. Is that a yes or no?
Name and badge number, please. I'm not refusing. Name and badge number.
Are you willing to provide the documents I requested?
As soon as you told me.
Yes or no?
Why are you putting me over? No. Name and badge number. I need your name and badge number.
Step out of the vehicle before you're taken out of the vehicle.
Name and badge number.
You understand that?
Name and badge number.
I'm just letting you know.
This is unlawful, man.
I don't even
listen, man. Look. Listen.
You understand you have to step out now.
Can you listen to me real quick?
I don't know your name, but I'm hoping that you understand because I've been clear to you.
Look, can you listen to me?
You have to get out of the vehicle.
Can you please listen to me real quick?
I'm going to listen to you as soon as you do what you're asked. By law, you have to provide your name, your vehicle registration, insurance. And now that you haven't done that, you're going to step out of the car.
What's the statute for that?
And then everything will be explained to you.
Please,
all right? It's not in your order, and you are not in charge.
Please explain it to me now.
You understand that, okay? Go ahead and step out and bring your documents with you.
I just want to know, why am I being pulled over?
You're going to be advised.
Now, please.
Nothing here is going to go as you want. It goes as I want. Do you understand you are not in charge?
That's not how it goes. And it has to
do you understand that?
By law.
So now you have to step out of the vehicle. I'm going to identify you, and then you'll be advised why you're on the side of the road right now.
Can I have your...
Not in the order in which you choose.
Can I have your supervisor, please?
It's in the order in which I choose.
I'm requesting your supervisor.
So go ahead and step out of the car.
Sir, can I have your name and badge number real quick?
After being pulled over without a clear explanation, the driver requested the officer's badge number and identification, as well as the presence of a supervisor, all of which are legally protected rights under Section 12,601 of the U.S. Criminal Code, which prohibits law enforcement from depriving individuals of their constitutional rights. Yet both requests were denied. This refusal to identify themselves or provide a supervisor not only violated basic principles of transparency, but also unnecessarily escalated the encounter. Instead of offering a lawful basis for the stop, the officer insisted on compliance without presenting any legitimate reason for the detention. Such actions laid bare a blatant abuse of power, a troubling display of irresponsibility and disregard for justice. The officer's inability to articulate a clear, lawful justification for the stop underscored a deeper issue, a systemic failure to respect civil rights and uphold accountability in policing.
You've been advised to step out of the vehicle.
Can I have your name and badge number? You're required. You're required to provide your name and badge number.
You have a camera. Do you see this right here? Do you see this right here?
That was just type of judge, though.
Telling me as a policeman.
I know, but you have to say it. You have to verbally say it. You have to verbally say it.
I explained it to you now. So now that you've been advised and you're refusing to do so, you're additionally you're incurring another charge on yourself. You understand that? Go ahead and step out.
I'm requesting your supervisor, please.
Go ahead and step out.
I'm requesting your supervisor.
Go ahead and step out.
I'm requesting your supervisor, please.
You're just making things go like this for no reason.
Man, look, come here. I just want to know, why am I being pulled over?
Step out of the vehicle, sir.
Why am I being pulled over?
Just gonna let you know, you're making things worse for yourself.
I just want to know, why am I being pulled over?
I'm not answering your questions. You're
Look,
answering mine.
can we truthful with you?
Yeah, I'll speak to you right out here.
No, right here. I'm talking about right here. I don't need to get out.
Sir, you're making things worse for yourself. It's foolish. You're
I'm saying-
wasting both of our time.
Why am I being targeted?
You understand that? You're wasting your time and
You hear me? Why am I being
right here.
Why am I being targeted? Why am I being singled out?
Out of the vehicle, sir.
No, I'm not.
Okay, you haven't gotten out yet.
Why am I being?
I want you to know you're making things worse for yourself.
Can I talk?
I'm not going to say it again.
Why am I being
I'm
singled
not
out?
going to say it again. At this point, you haven't gotten a ticket. You're not under arrest. If you
I know,
continue to
but-
use my commands, both of those things will happen.
Why am I being pulled
There's
over?
an option for you. You
Why am I?
understand that?
This isn't a top.
Very easy process.
This isn't.
Okay?
Stop.
Follow my instructions.
Dude, I can't
Very
hear you.
simple.
I can't hear you.
Of course you can. And when you play it back later, you'll be able to hear it quite clearly.
You're the trusting stuff. I'm requesting your supervisor, please.
I'm letting you know.
I just want to know, why am I being pulled over?
Best.
I'm trying to talk. I just want to know, why am I being pulled over? You're not doing your best. You're not though. Why am I being pulled over?
Just understand this was your decision.
After a prolonged and determined resistance, the police were still unable to cite any law the driver had violated, significantly undermining the legitimacy of their actions. According to Terry v. Ohio, a traffic stop requires reasonable suspicion, a legal standard the officers failed to establish in this case. The driver repeatedly challenged the officers, persistently asking which law he was alleged to have broken. The officer's inability to provide a clear answer further exposed the arbitrary and baseless nature of the stop. Under the weight of the driver's firm stance and sound reasoning, the police were ultimately forced to retreat, their authority visibly diminished.
What's up,
Do you
man?
have your name?
Huh?
Do you have your name?
Why?
Excuse me?
Just want to know
You said
why,
why?
man. Yes, why?
Why what?
Why do you want my name?
Because you're on a traffic stop. You're required to give it. You understand that?
For what, though?
For what?
Why did you put me over?
Okay.
Why did it stop happening? That's all I want to know, man.
Yeah. You got to realize something. What's your first name?
Why?
Your name is why?
No,
I'll
it's
tell
not.
you what,
No,
why.
it's not why.
The reason,
Come on, man.
the reason why you're stopped is secondary. Do you understand? Because if
what would the first charge be then?
Are you going to talk or listen?
What would the
Are
first
you going to
charge
talk or listen?
Go ahead.
Why?
Go ahead.
So I'll tell you what.
Patrol me hard.
If I tell you why I stopped you, and you don't like that, and then you refuse to give me your identification, how do you think that goes? Now all of a sudden we're arguing, right?
What's the reason?
That's
though?
why you identify yourself
asking what's the
first,
reason.
and that's why you follow commands of a policeman.
Well, the
that's
law
why
is-
you do what you're told on a stop so it doesn't go south.
Well, the law
Do you
is-
understand that?
Do you understand the law? Do you know what the
Do
law is?
I understand the law?
Yes.
I think I do, sir. I appreciate the question, though.
Did you hold your
Anyway,
uphold to the
here's the
Constitution?
I'm sorry?
Did you uphold to the Constitution?
Listen, I'll tell
Did-
you what,
did you?
this is how it's going to
You
end.
see how he's not
You understand
answering?
me? This is how it's going to end. I don't have time for these stupid games. Okay.
What games?
You feel like the way that you're acting is appropriate. You feel like the way that you've treated.
I know my
You
rights,
don't-
man.
you
That's what
don't-
it is.
Clearly you don't. But
Yes,
this is
I
what
do.
I have to do. I have other things that are way more important than this. Do you understand that? You play your games, you do everything that you're doing right now, and you'll find yourself in a negative position. Do you
No,
understand
no,
that?
no, I won't.
All you have to do
No.
is follow commands,
No,
do what
that's
you're
not-
told.
that's not how it
You
goes.
know, listen,
That's what y'all wanna
what
do,
you don't
man.
understand is
Y'all want to be
all you
in
want to do is
control
argue
all the time.
right?
Y'all work for
and
us.
that's the problem.
Y'all work for us, man.
You realize that? That's what's
I don't
what's
just wanna
wrong with
argue.
the things
I don't-
that you're doing
I don't just
today,
wanna argue.
okay?
I don't just wanna
So,
argue.
You're free to go. You
Okay.
understand that?
Yep.
Just understand this. There are laws on the road for a reason. You should follow them so that you
What law
don't
did I
end up
break
on a
then?
traffic stop.
What law-
You understand?
okay,
And
what
you
law did
don't
I
end
break?
up getting tickets and fines and fees and ridiculous behavior.
What
you
law-
understand that?
what law did I
You
break?
should focus on that.
What law did I
okay?
break?
Have a great day.
That's what